Alright, you can stop begging me. I guess I'll finally tell you how to boost. Oh my gosh. The sprinklers are going off right now. Thought I was about to get sprayed. Yeah, so I guess I'll just take you on a walk. The reason why I'm going on a walk right now is because basically I listen to Stan Efferding all the time. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Stan the Rhino Efferding is my inspiration for making YouTube videos, honestly. He knows a lot about nutrition, and so he always says to take 10-minute walks after each meal to improve your metabolism, to improve insulin sensitivity. Now let me just break it down and not sound all sciencey like how he sounds. The things that affect your metabolism are 4 things. Your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, which is just how many calories you burn from living, from breathing, from internal body processes when you sleep. If you were to lay in bed all day asleep, you'd be basal, you'd be non-moving, and you'd still be burning calories. So that's your basal metabolic rate. Then, since people don't just lay in bed all day, you're also walking around, you're sitting, you're going to school, going to work, walking upstairs. That categorizes as non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Thermogenesis meaning like your body burning calories. So that's called NEAT for short. That contributes a little bit to your metabolism. There's things you can do to increase your NEAT, like park further away from the grocery store so you can walk further, go on like further walks, or start tapping your feet more. Basically just move more. Don't just lay on the couch and watch TV all day. Walk. That'll boost your metabolism, increase your appetite, and make you burn more calories, and so on. Then there's also physical activity. So if you were to start working out, start running, start weight training, increase what you do in the gym, like increase your volume, increase your sets, reps, intensity, which is how much weight you're using, do more exercises. If you were to increase the demand in the gym, you'll be increasing your physical activity, which would mean you would need more energy, more carbs and protein. And then also the thermic effect of food. This is actually a very interesting part of your metabolism, because if, like, people always say calories are calories, and like you burn 2,300 calories, and if you eat 2,400 calories you gain weight. Yeah, but like the more calories you eat, the more you're gonna burn, because your body has to burn the calories in order to use them. And then you also have to dive into the macros. Protein is the most thermogenic macronutrient, which means you're gonna burn more calories if you were to eat 2,000 grams of protein compared to 2,000 grams of carbs or fats. And so that's why I always say to eat enough protein so that you're going to be having your metabolism high enough, your TEF specifically, high enough to keep your appetite up. Now, that also kind of conflicts with digestion, because you don't want to eat too much protein, because protein, even though it takes more energy to burn, which boosts your metabolism, it also takes a while to digest. So if you're bulking and you're eating 1.2, 1.4 grams of protein per pound of body weight, you're gonna be fuller most of the day. You won't be able to eat as many carbs, and you can just keep eating carbs when you're bulking. So yeah, so let's see, I said Yeah, all four. BMR, NEAT, physical activity, and thermic effect of food. If you increase any one of those, or all four, you'll increase your metabolism, and metabolism is correlated with appetite. Not necessarily, because you have, actually I would say this, metabolism affects your hunger. Hunger is your physiological need for food, your body craving food or needing food, and then hunger affects your appetite. Your appetite is your psychological, not your physiological, your psychological want, desire for food. If you eat a huge meal and you still smell or you smell cookies that your mom's making in the oven, even though you said you're full, you can still eat some cookies or some brownies or whatever. That's your appetite. So your metabolism affects your hunger, which affects your appetite. Yeah, that's basically it. Now there's different ways also, with TEF, like I was saying, how it's very interesting, how it works and how to manipulate it. Meal timing also affects it, not necessarily just the macros, the amount of calories you eat. If you oversleep, then you're going to be asleep for a longer duration when you could be awake and burning calories, and more importantly, eating calories. If you, let's say, wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. and you got your good 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you're gonna be hungrier in the morning when you wake up earlier, usually. Depends on what you ate the night before, depends on a lot of things, your routine of eating. But if you wake up earlier, let's say if you are struggling to eat a lot of calories, but you wake up at 9 every day, or you don't even eat until 12, or you don't eat until 11, if you eat at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., or if you drink some orange juice, you don't even have to eat a meal. Drink some orange juice, get that metabolism going, you'll burn more calories, and then you'll trigger a hunger response, which will trigger an appetite response, and you'll be able to eat more. So, yes, eat earlier in the morning, eat more frequently during the day. Try to keep your meals close together, but not too close. You want them around 2.5 hours, give or take half an hour apart. Oh, this 10-minute walk is making me out of breath, but it's making me more insulin sensitive, which I will talk about insulin in another video. But yeah, so in summary, to boost your metabolism, your BMR, okay, I didn't say this actually. If you gain muscle, you're gonna increase your BMR. You're gonna have more muscle proteins, and they're gonna need more muscle proteins, as well as you're gonna increase or expand your muscle glycogen stores, and you're gonna be able to consume more carbs. So gain weight, and you'll be able to eat more calories. TEF, eat more food, basically, and you'll burn more calories, and you'll just be able to keep eating more. And then the last thing is to make sure you're not taking too long to digest. If you're eating too many fats, especially with all of your meals, or if you're eating too much, or fats, fiber, and protein are the three things that will make you take a lot longer to digest. If you're trying to lose weight, good. You can have more fiber, eat more complex carbs instead of simple carbs, eat more protein instead of carbs. Not instead, but a higher ratio of protein. If you're trying to gain weight, you want to focus on simple carbs, especially white rice. That's the best, most simple, as in like simple versus complex, but like most basic white rice, or I can't even think right now. Been talking too long. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Digest quickly, eat your white rice and meat, don't eat processed foods, eat your micronutrients, and I'm out of here.